I bet you've manifested some stuff and you might not even really know. Stick around and I'll tell you about some unorthodox manifestations of manifestations. So, I've been going to the same Ace Hardware for a long time. It's been the neighborhood Ace Hardware. Yeah, it costs more than going to Walmart, but it's right there, and in and out, the people are always super friendly and helpful, right? Okay. So, some years go by, and all of a sudden, we notice a sign going up out front, a new sign, and it says Ace Hardware. I'm like, oh, they're getting an Ace Hardware. And my son says, and I was like, wait, didn't the sign already say Ace Hardware? And he said, no. My son said, no, it didn't say Ace Hardware. I'm like, what did it say? I don't remember what he said, but I'm like, okay, they're getting a new sign at Ace Hardware. Maybe they got a bunch of money and they just want to make the place look nice or more noticeable. I didn't think about it too much until I saw a whole bunch of cars there one day. It looked like they're having a party. I'm like, dang, what's going on at the Ace Hardware today? So I go online and I look, and they're having a grand opening. And I'm like, okay, that is what it is. I looked into it a little bit. All this time, I was calling it Ace Hardware, and it was a True Value Hardware. I've been going to True Value, telling them, hey, I'm happy to be at Ace Hardware. Oh yeah, looking at my receipts, never occurred to me that it wasn't an Ace. And so, I mean, to me, that's an example of manifestation. I willed the Ace Hardware into existence by calling the True Value Ace over and over again. And because I believed it genuinely 100%, it was just true, like that's a big part. There's many different aspects to manifestation, okay? And it doesn't look the same. But one thing that does seem to span overall is honestly when we, the observer, expect things to be a certain way. I mean, not even expect is the wrong way. When we know it is what it is what it is. So, and does it always work the way we want it to? I mean, there's a lot of influences that can affect that. It can be affected by who you're co-creating with. Okay, are you surrounded by a bunch of people who observe you as small and inconsequential? That may affect your results because they're co-creating with you. And when things all come together, there's a lot going into it. It also matters what is inside your heart and your body, okay? And this is why heavy metals are really not good for us, one of the reasons. But absolutely, it affects our ability to manifest, as does us having our minerals balanced. Copper, it's a conductor, you know what I mean? We don't want all metals. There's a balance, there's a balance of certain types of things, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend to know all the details. I'm not selling you a class. You want to send me some money, by all means, but you can buy my book. I do have a book. I'm gonna have more, I'm an open book. Just yeah, but anyway, have fun with that. And if I find you manifesting bad things, I mean, what is good and bad, right? It is all perspective. I'll I'm willing to work with people who are willing to work with me. And I actually care about what happens to you, even if I don't like you, okay? I still care. I care about what happens to your kids because they're innocent. And so that means I care about what happens to you because I'm not trying to take on any more kids. And if something bad happens to you, then I'm going to feel guilty and like maybe I need to take care of your kids. That's why I don't have it out for anybody, you know, because I fucking don't want to raise anyone else's kids, and I don't need anyone else's kids coming to find me like what was that? Like, oh wait, she never did do it, but you know, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. I don't need that. I don't need that. And I mean, you know, maybe that's something you should consider too before you're trying to take anybody else out, especially if they have kids. And especially if that person was crazy, because you know, if they're crazy, their kids are probably going to be a little bit crazy. Okay, and if you kill a crazy person's parent, you better fucking believe they coming for you when you think you over this shit. They're going to wait until you are like slacking, right? And then they're coming for you. I'm just saying, I tried to warn you.